Hello Taurus, and welcome to Scorpio season. Scorpio season for Taurus in particular is a great time to release attachment, especially around material security and comfort zones. It's a time to embrace transformation, deepen emotional awareness, and build resilience. The Sun entered Scorpio on October 23rd, which shifts the focus from external stability into internal exploration. Scorpio is always a time to go deep within and to feel deeply our emotions and process them. October 28th, Mars conjuncts Mercury, which is, it could be a really great time for some clear thinking about goals and values, but it could also be a difficult time for some communication. Mars is sort of a fiery energy with Mercury. It's all about communication and our mental space. So be careful with any kind of passionate conversations and maybe have some of those a little bit later. November 3rd, Venus enters Scorpio, and hopefully that can kind of soften some of these conversations, bring in some love. It's a great time to deepen partnerships and romantic relationships, and it could be a really beautiful time for some magnitude and passion, which might intensify during that time. And then on November 5th, we have the full moon in Taurus, which is a great time to think about all of the emotions that you've been feeling and release during that full moon. All right, so let me pull an oracle card to guide us. Taurus during Scorpio season. Towards the end of the video, I'm going to have some journal prompts and a ritual if that calls to you. So we have wrath, which is definitely a little bit of a harsher energy. It's an emotion that is very much in alignment with Scorpio. Wrath is one of the most intense emotions that we can feel. So either we have been feeling a lot of wrath, or we may be going into an energy of some wrath towards in this Scorpio season where we're really able to feel our emotions, and maybe it's been something we've been suppressing for a while. Let's pull some tarot. Taurus always seeks stability, comfort, and material security, so wrath is definitely an energy that could bring on some deep transformation. With Scorpio, we've got the 10 of Swords. Oh, we've got the 9 of Swords. We've got the Queen of Cups. And we have the 6 of Cups. So there seems to be a really painful energy. It's painful because there's so much love involved. Maybe it's a bit of a nostalgic time. Maybe it's bringing up memories from the past, or maybe this is an old memory of somebody who's been in your life for a long time. Maybe it's a parent. Maybe it's a sibling, or maybe it's a relationship that you've been in for a long time, but it is surrounded by pain that has been keeping you up at night, pain that's been stressing you and worrying you. And it's a transcendent pain that brings up a level of anger, but it's anger through despair. And the Queen of Cups is here because the emotions run so deep. But the only way anyone would ever be able to be this hurt is when there was an immense amount of love involved. Let's pull a little bit more. Let's get a little more information. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. This may be, this could be you. Pentacles is Taurus energy. We've got the Chariot and the Seven of Swords. So something, do you feel like something may have been stolen from you and it's keeping you from moving forward? Maybe you're just have you lost sight of where you needed to go because of this pain? Maybe you feel like your childhood has been stolen from you, or a part of your life has been stolen from you. Either way, there still is movement to be had. What's on the bottom of the deck? Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is here. With an energy that is a small new start. A passionate energy. There's still passion within. There's still a spark of life within you that will help you move forward after all of this pain. Let's get another oracle message. Good shuffle. Let me go one more time. Usually when the card doesn't come easy, it means it's not the right one. There we go. The Blade. Ooh, okay. Number 6. All right, the Blade represents sharpness of the mind, body, and spirit, pointing upward at the power of heaven. When aimed down to the ground, it anchors the power of the heavens on earth. The blade can be a healing tool or a weapon. Wield it wisely, and it will transmit power, bestow initiations, cut energetic cords from the past, and sever toxic relationships. Use it with anger, and it will slash, stab, and kill. So we've got the Wrath card here, and you have a mighty sword at your disposal to use. And maybe with all of this wrath energy, it would be wise to use it in a way that wouldn't do too much damage, because you can cut yourself just as easily as you can cut other people around you. And maybe it would be wise to cut someone out of your life. Maybe somebody's cut you out of their life and you want to lash out back. But now would be a great time to look within and really process your emotions so that they can be used and manifested in a way that bolsters you and leaves the person behind, and let karma take care of them. All right, let's see what else it says. It's time to put down the sword and place it back in its scabbard. Okay. Do not offer your blade in service to toxic emotions. Ooh. You will be faced with an even more disagreeable future with the people or situations you are attempting to banish. Put the blade to rest until your inner fire has mellowed. Then use your blade with impeccable intention to cut the energetic cords that are tying you to the drama at hand. Set yourself free. So I would say that with all of this wrath, with all of this pain, until you are healed, put your blade away. We've got this beautiful full moon in Taurus, which would be a very opportunistic time to release these painful emotions and take the Scorpio season to process everything so that you can move forward. You can move forward with this really beautiful spark of energetic passion and creativity. And you can reclaim what you've lost in the past. You can use this time for some soul retrieval as you journey within and reclaim. All right, so I have a few journal prompts for you, Taurus, to help guide you during this painful time, to help guide you through. What attachments am I ready to release for deeper fulfillment? And how can I transform comfort into resilience? Or for you, I would say, how can I transform pain into resilience? All right, and I do have a ritual if you feel called to it. It's a ritual, I would say it would be you could do it anytime, but it's a manifestation ritual, which I always think is better to do on a smaller moon rather than on a fuller moon. Fuller moon, I believe, for me, is more of a release, but you can do it whenever it's called to you. You need a green candle, a rose quartz, a bowl of water, and a small plant or a seed. And you're going to light the green candle and hold the rose quartz. Meditate on one goal, desire, or emotional shift that you'd like to manifest in your life. And you speak it out loud and visualize it. And if you're doing this at night under a waxing moon, then you are going to want to use the moon's energy to amplify your intentions, or any moon, really. You're going to plant the seed or touch your plant as a symbolic act of growth and nurturing. And then you're going to pour the water into the bowl while saying, I ground transformation into abundance and growth. All right, Taurus, I hope that you have a month in a Scorpio season of deep healing and soul retrieval, and bring back all of the parts of yourself that you've left behind. Call back your energy and let your heart rest, and the wrath will subside. Until next time.